Hawkins. From the 36, Hawkins. From the 36, this one I give to Taylor. Makes a move and a cut up to the left side, and that's a nice carry of a gain of 6 yards.
He made a good cut in the backfield. He had a couple of lines that broke through and was able to avoid them and pick up a nice gain to get the 2nd and 5.
Taylor, 121 yards last week and 2 touchdowns. Just want to give to Taylor again. Spin move in the backfield and into a host of Lions for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up a quick 3rd down already for the Leopards.
Yeah, like Jordan Irvin, defensive end, he came unblocked and blew it up in the backfield, and there was nowhere for Arian Taylor to go on that play.
Jordan Irvin had a 32-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown last week against Athens. They're going to put him on the same side as Barry Williams, number 8, the defensive end, and load that side. They bring a lot of blitzes. They did it last week all game. This one I give to Jockey Bell off the right side, and he's tackled for a loss. They tried that a lot last week. It seemed to work a few times against Pittsburgh. That time not going.
And you gotta win the point of attack, and the last couple of plays that is not happening.
4th down already for the Leopards, and they're looking like they're going to go for it. Ty Hawkins is also the punter, and it looks like they're going to shift to that.
Yeah, got a lot of stuff going on here, John. What's the play clock at? I have plenty of time.
Henderson went for it on 4th down on their drive. Did not get it. Hawkins gets the snap. Pressure, and this one a high, shallow kick. And somebody bumps right into the return man. There is a flag down. And the ball will be stopped and touchdown at the 19-yard line. But this flag will benefit the Henderson Lions.
It looked like he was blocked into him. So
yeah, it did not look like it was on purpose. It looked incidental. And you would look for them to pick up this flag.
Now you would think what they're talking about. Let's see. Okay, catch interference.
And they do call it. So Henderson benefits from a penalty. And Henderson will begin all the way up to about the 42-yard line. He's still going all the way to the 44-yard line. That's a big-time penalty.
It is.
Early in this ballgame, and Coach Brad Willard is giving the referee a sense of his own.
I believe he should. The gunner was blocked into, from my point of view, into the returner by another Lion, which usually that's not a penalty, but here we go.
So senior quarterback Vince Howard back in the pistol. They do this often. 2 receivers to the left. Justin Starling, of course, the star running back. They have great size at receiver. Lamarian Coleman, number 14. You'll hear his name. This one a fake to Starling, out to the receiver on the left side, and a big collision, but incomplete.
Man, Zal Welch, as soon as the quarterback pivoted to throw that out here, on a sprint.
That's a wide throw from the opposite hash. Amari Murphy, the intended receiver. Amari Murphy had 7 catches for 86 last year in this ballgame. They shift a tight end off to the right. Howard. Leopards showing blitz off the edge. Just want to give to Starling off the right side. Weaves his way through traffic up to the 49-yard line. And that's going to set up 3rd and manageable for the Lions.
It looks like a couple of Leopards. Dakina Rivers, Malik Stevens, all ganging up to help make that play.
Late flag on the play. Could be in the area of holding. But that time you see Liberty Iowa bringing pressure off the edge.
Henderson signaling it's against Liberty Iowa. Let's see.
And they are going to move it up. So it's a face mask call on the Leopards. And that's a costly penalty.
He had to stop in a space and 3rd down.
Steve McLeod on the penalty. He had a great game last week, 16 tackles, but that's a costly penalty for the Leopards. And now a new set of downs for the Henderson Lions. at the plus 36-yard line. Howard, fake it to Starling. Looking left, looking over the middle. It's overthrown over his receiver. Intended for Lamarian Coleman. Howard was under pressure.
Yeah, that's what you like to see. And that pressure in the space caused the overthrow there. And let's get to him. We'll take the overthrows, but let's get sacks and move them back some here.
There was not a lot of defense in Henderson's game last week against Athens, but the one area that Vince Howard struggled with was interior pressure. And does so there. It's now second down. Howard to give to Starling, and he busts up the middle for a short gain. Corralled by Malik Stevens, and now a late pushing and shoving by Luke Basinger.
Yeah, I don't want to say flop, but I don't know if Basinger touched him, trying to get some extra yards there.
And you can't really afford it now with the amount of penalties you've already accumulated. Henderson on the cusp of field goal range. Howard sends Coleman in motion in the backfield. This one to give to Coleman off the right side. He's got the edge. He's up to the secondary and down inside the 15-yard line.
That's the first time they've sent him in motion there, and he just outran everyone to the edge and got a first down.
Lions going quickly. Howard, another give to Coleman off the right side. Same play, and he's pushing the pile inside the 10, and so more positive yards by the top receiver for the Lions, who was a former running back early in his high school career. There's a
line down, yes, sir.
Offensive lineman down.